What is up and what is going on to all my fellow Nakama out there? Welcome back to Trick Room Trades, where we like to scratch that pack opening itch. I'm your host Chris, and I'm back again today because we're going to be opening some of the brand new OP12 double packs and a booster box to boot, and take a look at some of my recent pickups that I just got. But before we get to all that, please hit that like and subscribe button because your boy is almost at the halfway point of reaching his goal of 1,000 subs by the end of the year, and I know I got some Nakama out there that'll pull through for me and help me hit that goal. And check the description below for my TCG player affiliate link if you want to pick up some cards and help support the channel. But you do you, I am not your father. And new giveaway will be announced in this video, so stick around for that. Now I think I've prattled on a little too much, so let's just go ahead and cut on over and get to the hits. So I think I'm going to go ahead and start off by showing my recent pickups. So if you haven't noticed already, I got a brand new mat here, and I felt it right to pick up this Nami mat just because I got the pre-errata Nami not too long ago, so it really pairs well together. And fun fact, this mat also comes with this neat little storage box to match. So really fun pickup. Also scored an OP01 pre-errata law alt art, which, you know, got it for like 28 bucks. So it's like, all right, pre-errata, I ain't gonna pass that up. And an OP04 Sabo manga. Gotta have the OG over the PRB, if you know what I mean. And managed to get a film red card collection, which I think this is like one of, if not the first card collection to come out. You know, you got alt arts of all the Straw Hats and of Uta and of Shanks. And I love the art style that they did on these, kind of like a more natural, like hand-drawn art. So yeah, really couldn't pass that up. While I was at it, also scored a Premium Card Collection Volume 2. I mean, the Karasu, amazing artwork. The Kiku, amazing. The Boa, fucking beautiful if I'm being honest. The Hina, I mean, just they popped off on these. And what I really like more is when they pop off on the alt events. You can't look at these and tell me that at least one of these does not look badass. Personal favorite here, that's El Thor, which, I don't know, something about just Enel standing in front of a giant lightning bolt raining down just screams awesome. But I really like the Zoro and the Fire Fist. I'm not going to say that word because I will probably sound like an idiot trying to pronounce that. Trichilocosm? I'm pretty certain. Maybe. I don't know. I could be wrong. But yeah, awesome pickup there. While I was at it, got a Premium Card Collection Volume 3, and you can't look at these. I mean, we got the Three Brothers, where these were originally promos in Japan, where it was like they were dressed in school uniforms. This Sabo was being played heavily a lot in Bello Betty at the time, and my favorite's probably the Ryuma, just because the artwork is badass on it. It looks phenomenal, and it is not the one from OP06, whereas that one KOs on play and on KO, he rested 4 cost. He on play and on KO only rest a 4 cost. So I don't know if there's some sort of like a symbolism there to try to be like, well, he's alive, so he's only going to rest him, and he's dead, he's going to kill him. So found that a little interesting. And then on this side, glad that this Ivankov got a promo, the one from OP05, and this Atmos here, which will probably see some more play in the upcoming ST22. Regardless, all of these premium card collections, they pop off with the artwork. I know some people were talking shit about the new one that is still up for pre-order at this point in time, but the artwork's badass, and for 25 bucks for 12 promos, you can't beat it if you are able to get it at that price. And probably my favorite pickup, I got my hands on the Bandai Card Fest 24 to 25 playmat that also comes with this beautiful matching alt art of Zeus. I mean, look at that texture, like all the round little circles and stuff. But only thing I had a problem with is like it came just stuck to the paper over to the side, and then they just kind of rolled everything, like they just folded it like that and shipped it like that, which caused the card to have a little bit of a curvature, but nothing that I can't fix for sure. And then one thing I found interesting about this playmat was that they actually put an area for your life and for your Dawn on it and for your deck and for your trash, which they don't typically do on playmats. So I think this is at least in my top 5 of playmats at this point in time. I think my upcoming favorite one will be the one that comes with that alt art of the leader OP12 Zoro with all of the vice captains of all the important crews. That's probably going to be my favorite overall once I get my hands on it and I get it up close and in-person look at it. Which this also leads into my next point. If you want a chance at having one of these mats with the promo card, I need you to hit that subscribe button because that is what my next giveaway is. But enough about giveaways. Let's get into ripping some packs. All right, so I got 4 of the brand new double packs here, and I'm very excited to get into these things because the Dawn that come with this are 3D 2Y, and I think it's a nice little homage. The textured on it is cool, but I also find it weird that this is only double pack set number 8. Like, I get OP1 through 3 not having a double pack, but why did we skip 10? Even OP08 got a double pack. And you want to sit here and tell me that OP08 was better than 10? Let's be honest, I think 10 is better than OP08. It is not the best set in a long shot, but there are definitely a lot more playable cards in OP10, in the current meta at least. And for those of you who don't know, some people like to keep these things for a deck box, and that is the big reason why they put this good chunk of cardboard in there so that it does not get crushed and you can use it. So we're just going to end up opening everything, and then we'll take a look at the Dawns. All right, now we got everything here. Let's rip the Dawns first. Then we'll rip 8 packs. Let's take a look and see if we can get lucky and at least get 2 of each. All right, I see snow. Okay, all right, 2Y. All right, 2 years. Past the time skip. We got cracked ice on the rock and on the hat. Little texture on the hand and everything. All right, looks good. It looks good. I definitely like that one a good bit. I like the 2Y. Let's see what the next one's going to be. 3D. Still with the cracked ice. A little bit of like a straw. I would say straw texture. Like, I don't know, like little streaks trying to be like texture for the straw. But not as defined. Like this one's showing cracked ice because it sat in the snow. This one just got put down. It's got Viva card in there. I think I like the 2Y though. The 2Y definitely looks better than the 3D. If I'm being honest, it's just more vibrant, more colorful. But I don't know if they did that intentionally to try to be like, oh, well, you know, it's because Luffy was in a darker place 3D and then he's in a better place 2Y. Maybe that's why they did it that way. Okay, we got another 2Y. And final one, let it be 3D. Nope, another 2Y. So we got 3 2Ys, 1 3D. But hey, I can't be upset. It's a good looking Dawn, but not the best that they have come out with in the double packs. Now, if many of y'all know, double packs are not exactly known for having hits. So we may get a bunch of duds here, but if I can at least get 1 hit out of a double pack, it's a good day. Oh no. Oh no, it's a little whiting right there. But I think I saw an SR right off the rip. So what do we get? We got a SR Nico Robin. I'll take an SR all day, every day. You know, at least if you get an SR pack, it's better than getting a dead pack or a leader pack. Let's just say that. Would have preferred to see a Mihawk just because that is the most expensive one. Of course, the next one's going to be a leader pack, and I'm going to guess Koala. Sanji. Maybe I should have figured that out when that was the rare. Luffy's going to be King of the Pirates Sanji event. All right, next double pack of packs. Leader pack. This is just typical, right? Zoro. Rosinante. Okay. At least give me an SR here. All right, maybe we'll get an SR. Like I said, these things are not known for being full of hits. Nope. A Rosinante and a Hiyori, both of them searchers. All right, next one. We might get an... No, I don't think we're going to get an SR. Oh, wait a minute. No, we did. Another Nico Robin. Okay. Hey, nothing's guaranteed on the double packs. Definitely have a lower hit rate than the than blister packs for sure. But we did hit the treasure rare. There we go. All right. All right. Hell yeah. That I'll take it. I'll take it. I have a knack for hitting treasure rares. I have at least 2 of every treasure rare. I have already pulled this treasure rare, and I did it off camera. Of course, it's going to be a leader. I'm going to guess Kuzan. All right, Koala. But, hey, you know what? I think in a whole pack of double packs, I think they only guarantee 1 hit in like 8 double packs, because that's what I've seen. I've opened a whole one. I only got 1 hit out of all of them. But you know what? We hit the treasure rare. They're harder to pull, but not as hard as I think a manga for sure. Even though these things are not guaranteed in a case, but we got a booster box, and we will be guaranteed something of that. So let's go ahead and open that bad boy up. So hopefully here we at least get a 3-hit box, maybe an SP. You know what? I'll be happy if I can even hit a leader. But before I go to ripping all this, I'm going to play across the screen all the cards that I still have left to get. I did manage to get a Rosinante leader and that treasure rare off camera, so that will take them off of the list. And I don't know of any other cards. I mean, I think I probably still got like maybe, with the SPs, probably 20 something cards left to get. So hopefully we can check some more cards off the list here today, and yeah, put a dent in that number of the master set. Now, unlike the last few sets, I did not get a case of this, but I'm gonna open as much as I can, but I also am trying to save up because we got PRB and OP13 that are basically back to back almost. So my wallet's going to be very, very much hurting. So OP12 is going to be a limited opening for me. All right, no first pack magic. Love to see that. All right, we got a dead pack, first pack. Can't be upset because I don't like seeing my hits in the beginning. Dawn, we're going to guess Kuzan. Zoro. Damn it. But hey, we got a Dawn pack and a leader out of the way. Can't be even mad about that. All right, we got another leader out of the way. I'm going to go ahead and guess Rosinante. Koala, half the colors right. I'm pretty good about that. But the next leader that I get is going to be Rosinante, because I have a knack for doing that too. I'm guessing 1 leader ahead. All right, still no SRs. All right, first SR, and it's Boa. Okay, I will take it. Boa is, I mean, I have a playset, so she will be up for sale on my TCG if you are looking to complete your Rayleigh deck list. And SR Trafalgar Law, which is like 30 cents maybe at this point in time. They did my boy dirty, but I feel like he could be good. Like, I don't know. I've been debating on making a black purple Luffy. That's a hit. Black purple Luffy. Just because like that law could help, but then there's that like law from OP05, the blocker. You know, if your opponent has 7 or more cards in hand, trash 2, which the sim does it weird. Like the sim picks the 2 cards for you, and I don't understand what that whole thing is, but then you play out that Robin and get them to trash 4 cards in 1 turn. That hurts. And we got Dead Pack. Alright. Hey, we got 1 hit though so far. Hopefully, like I said, we got a 3-hitter. If it's a 3-hitter, I want it to be an SP. 2 SRs, 2 leaders, Rosinante, and Sora. Okay. And nope, Dead Pack, Tashigi, and Don Quixote do Flamingo. And I am waiting for a yellow Doflamingo leader. I mean, technically that Rosinante is Don Quixote Pirates, but like, I mean, come on. We gotta get Dofi up to speed, because both of his leaders are going to be rotated out, and that is Blue Dofi and the Green Purple Dofi pretty soon. So he needs to get back in the game, if I'm being honest. But was it 2 SRs? Nope, 3 SRs. We got a Shira Hoshi. We already have her alt art, so I think I pulled 2 of her alt arts, so I don't know anybody that's going to be playing Shirahoshi anytime soon. But her effect isn't bad. Okay, here we go. We got Kuzan. There we go. Alright, we got something right there. Oh, Kuzan rare with that. But her effect isn't bad. It doesn't just apply, like her opponent's turn thing applies to Neptunians or Sea Kings, whatever. But the main effect, if a character with a base cost of 6 are removed from the field by your opponent's effect, you may turn 1 card on the top of your life face up. I can see where that can be useful in like maybe like Eustace Kid. Definitely more useful in Shirahoshi, but it's good anti-removal. We got another leader. Sanji. Kuzan, that was one of our doubles. We still have another double leader left to get. So we got 4 leaders and 4 SRs. We might only have, unfortunately, a 2-hit box here. I hate to say it. I don't want to be a Debbie Downer, but we might only have a 2-hit box. All right, we got SR Luffy. And what's surprising is that Luffy is, like, at least, like, the other day, he's the same price as the Boa Hancock SR. And her alt art of her SR is more than the Luffy. But I think she's a little more useful, if I'm being honest, when it comes to the game, just because of her effect of trashing her. And I could see her being ran in some more red decks that are just, you know, not Rayleigh. And we got SR Perona. Okay, all right, what is that? We are at 5 SRs. Ooh, all right, we got 2 SRs and we got 4 leaders. Okay, we may have, it's very possible, I may have like last pack magic on 3 hits. All right, here's our other Dawn, Rayleigh. Future Sight working overtime because we already guessed Sanji. All right, here we go. Another leader, Rayleigh. All right, and you know it had to be Rayleigh at some point, and plus I already guessed him, so we knew it was going to be Rayleigh the next time. All right, 2 leaders, 2 SRs, guaranteed 1 more hit. And this is all right. We got a 2-hit box, but that doesn't mean it's not manga live. I will lose my shit if I pulled the manga. If I'm like, yeah, I would lose my shit. All right, that's a hit. All right, let's see. Last 4 packs are nothing but SRs and leaders. So skip to the end, and we got a 3rd Robin today. But we still got 3 hits today. You know, we got 3 hits. Can't be upset. And we got a leader, and I'm gonna guess Rosinante. There we go. And one more leader, one more SR. Skip to the end, and it's okay. We got Mihawk. I'll take it. I will take the Mihawk all day, every day. It is a great card being ran in a lot of decks now. And our final leader, I'm gonna guess Zoro. Ah, we got it. We got it. We got the Zoro. All right. So, who are our 2 hits? Hit number 1. We got the Bonnie Alt Art Secret. Look at the little, like, bubbles. What is the bubbles a callback to? Is this supposed to be like, I mean, this was her outfit for a long time, but is this supposed to be a Sabaody? Archipelago, whatever the word is. Soapy body cluster of islands. Alright, we got her alt art. That is a card checked off the list. And our final hit is... okay, just a regular secret body. I don't know why. I thought it was probably going to be something different. I mean, we got her alt art and her regular secret, and we got a treasure rare Sanji out of the double packs. All in all, not the best box and not the best double packs, but hey, I got a hit out of a double pack, which is very rare in itself. So be sure to tune back in because I got more content coming at you, gameplay videos coming at you, and also, as a reminder, subscribe if you want to win the Nami mat with the promo. But as for today, I hope you have a good damn day. You smile because you've earned it, and that you matter no matter what anybody tells you. Thanks.